gonna get a drink of water. Okay. Sorry, community. Somehow, the live stopped, but I'm back, and I'm going to show you the difference between Kinky, Coarse, and Natural Straight. Kinky, Coarse, and Natural Straight are polar opposites. Okay, like you can just look at them side by side. They're the same. They're both human hair. They're both 20 inches in length. They're both a weft, and they both can be heat styled. So I'm just gonna add this same type of curl that I added. I had it in the not so nappy. I have it in natural straight, and I have it also in kinky coarse. Now, and I have it on the same heat setting. I have it on 380 degrees, okay? So I could get this kinky, because this kinky coarse is tighter, it's going to take more heat to straighten it, okay? But I want to show you how you can relax the kink in the hair with the curling iron, okay? And on the same level of heat. One difference with kinky coarse is you need to work in a smaller section, okay? Because this is a different hair type, we do not apply the same methods, okay? Because there is a difference. And because there is a difference in the hair type, we need to do things differently, okay? So with kinky coarse, because it is a tighter texture, you need to use, for you to get the same, for you to get something very similar, okay, the same curl, you've got to go with the smaller section. That's all. You can totally still curl the hair because it's human hair. You just have to use a smaller section. And we should know that. Those of us in the community who are styling our own hair, our own coily hair. When I blow dry my hair, I do not blow dry a large section of my hair. I blow dry a small section of my hair because I have to blow dry my hair based on the hair type, okay? I do not blow dry my hair in the same way somebody who has straight hair because they're not the same. They're different. And that's really the intention of the texture match kit. It's understanding the differences in the hair so that you can make the best decision for you. Okay. And I am curling this under. Pretty soon in one of my lives or in a tutorial, I will, give some curling tips because people always ask me, how do I curl my hair? Okay. So, and a lot of people don't realize, if we can get a tighter shot. Oh, and this will be good when we get an overhead shot. Some people don't realize what kinky coarse can do. They look at this. I remember one, I'm not gonna shout her out, but I did have a community member who had returned a wig a couple years ago, and she received it in the mail, and it was a kinkier texture, and she said, I don't know what to do with that. And I'm like, girl, this look like your hair. What do you mean you don't know what to do? But she didn't. So she returned it, and she started watching my lives, and she said, oh my gosh, she was miseducated. She was miseducated on what she needed to do with these hair extensions. And now she sent me a picture a couple weeks ago. She purchased a U-part wig, and she looks absolutely beautiful. And she told me she felt super fabulous wearing her U-part wig, and that nobody knew she was wearing hair extensions because no one's gonna know the way this kinky coarse curls. And again, if you had your hair blow dried and you put curls in your hair and you have hair extensions that looks like your hair blow dried, and you put curls in your hair, you are going to have a fabulous blend. Okay, let me put natural coarse on here. So if we, and I'll show you these side by side on the overhead shot. And I definitely shampoo. I show you guys in my stories, my Instagram stories, that I shampooed this hair this morning. Okay, I practice what I preach. If I'm telling you to shampoo the hair, I have to shampoo the hair. Okay, and a lot of you were able to see how dirty the hair was. Okay, so there's my Kinky Coarse curl. And there's my not so nappy curl. Okay, so here's natural coarse, and all natural coarse is looser Kinky Coarse. Because Kinky Coarse and natural straight are polar opposites, not so nappy and natural coarse, they are in the middle. Okay, natural coarse is looser than Kinky Coarse, but it's tighter than not so nappy, and it's also tighter than natural straight. Okay, Kinky Coarse and natural straight are on opposite ends. Okay, are on opposite ends in terms of tightness of texture. Okay, so I am going to curl this natural coarse. Now, for me, what I do, I typically wear Kinky Coarse the majority of the time. Even though it takes longer for me to straighten the hair, I just like my Kinky Coarse. I like the way it blends in with my hair. Typically, I do not wear my hair this straight. I've just been doing it just to, change it up and see how my hair performs, heat styled. But if I were to choose, I would use natural coarse over not so nappy. Because for me, and how I like to wear my hair, not so nappy is too straight. I like to have volume to my hair. And because I've been wearing hair extensions for so long, I kind of have this, I've gotten accustomed to this almost not natural level of fullness. And people are used to seeing me with hair extensions. I have a U-part wig on or a full wig. So they're used to seeing me with more hair, even though it still looks natural. But if I were to choose, for me, I typically do not wear not so nappy or natural straight because I like to have volume to my hair. And even though natural coarse is looser than Kinky Coarse, it's tighter than not so nappy. And so because I want the volume, that's why I would use natural coarse. Okay, so I never changed the heat setting. I still have it on 380 degrees. And if I had it on a higher heat setting, this hair would be straighter. But for the purpose of this live, I'm keeping it all on one heat setting just so you can see how the hair reacts to the heat. Okay, so here is my my natural coarse. And some people say that natural straight, the curls fall too fast with natural straight. That's because the kink has been removed. The kink in the hair allows for the hair to hold a curl better. Trust me. That's just a natural phenomenon to this hair. Okay? And keep in mind this hair has already been processed. Okay? So here is a natural coarse weft compared to natural straight. Again, they both can be curled. They both can be heat styled. If I were to get this, I'm just going to do this on here. I'm gonna turn up the heat just a bit, just to show you how straight I can get natural coarse. And I could do the same for kinky coarse because it's human hair, okay? When you add heat, the hair will become straighter. But we really don't need to add more heat with natural straight because it's already straight. Okay, so I have this on 425. I don't know if it's heated up yet all the way, but if I go slow, you'll be able to see. Also, to get the hair straighter, you apply weight to your hand to the curling iron. I don't think this is all the way hot. I don't think it's all the way on 425 yet, but I can feel this piece that I'm doing, and it's sleeker than the 380. And again, if I went in an even smaller section, I would get the hair straighter. Okay, so this is natural coarse, heat styled. Natural straight is sleeker, okay? It's gonna have less volume than natural coarse. Okay, so I have explained the differences between these hair types, starting with natural straight, which is the least textured. We've removed the kink. Not so nappy, which is a little bit tighter than natural straight. Natural coarse, which is tighter than not so nappy. And then kinky coarse, which is the tightest, because kinky coarse is a representation of a woman who is a representation of a hair type that's coily, that is blow dried. And coily hair is tighter than curly hair. I love the way Felicia Leatherwood explains knowing your hair type. It's you either curl before you kink or you kink before you curl. And that's really what it is. Because the majority of us, we don't have straight hair naturally, okay? So I am not talking to women who have who have type 1 hair. That's where your hair is straight naturally. That's not for women who shop at nappyhair.com. Okay? Women who are purchasing from nappyhair.com either curl before they kink or they kink before they curl. And the majority of us are kinking before we curl. That's just what it is. Because I'm talking to people who have coily hair. Okay? So, here's my natural straight curl that I put in the hair. Oh, well, let's see what the overhead shot. All of our curls. Okay, it's a little messy. So, let's just focus on these two right now. So here's natural straight, and here's not so nappy. Okay. Here's natural coarse. Natural coarse and not so nappy, once you heat style the hair, you will see how the hair starts to blend in more with one another, because that's what heat does. Heat changes things. And here's the kinky coarse. Okay? So there's the curl from the kinky coarse. The curl from the natural coarse. The curl in the not so. And the curl in the natural straight. I just want to separate them just a tad. Okay. And if you are new to the community, you have never purchased hair from nappyhair.com, and you are wanting to purchase hair extensions that gives you more versatility, okay? When you are wearing a texture like this, an Indian, Peruvian, Malaysian body wave hair type, you do not have the versatility of truly blending the hair extension with your hair naturally. But if you are a coily hair type, then Kinky Coarse is probably going to blend in with your hair the best. But again, there's levels to coils. Everyone's coils and curls are different. Natural Coarse can blend in with your hair with the least amount of heat if you are coily, okay? And if you're curly, Natural Coarse can blend in with your hair, and sometimes Not So Nappy can blend in with your hair when you blow dry your hair, okay? But when you are using a hair type like this, that's an Indian body wave, this is a type 2 hair naturally, okay? And at nappyhair.com, we are speaking to women who are naturally coily or curly, okay? So that's all for today in KJ Live. This was an in-depth breakdown, diving deeper of the purpose of the Texture Match Kit. If you have questions, you can always email me. You can visit me on Instagram, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can know the next time that I go live. Thanks for watching.